Hair 1, SilverCheesecake, Block 2, Danganronpa 2! So, we've come across some really crazy evidence. In particular this Neo World thing, which I'm guessing we might be in, maybe like a tainted version of it. But I still kind of think that Jabberwock Island itself might be part of that. Oh my god. It'll also explain those people coming back that died. Because it's supposed to simulate, you know, something that's very, nice and stimulating in a good way. And maybe took away our memories of them dying temporarily. I don't even know, dude.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? I've heard of the placebo. Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain really believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh my.
Huh? I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's M. Coombs. The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Wow. Okay, this is 1B. This is where I started off, wasn't it? Oh wow. Big object. Alright. Freaking monolith or something. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. What in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object... What? Chihiro? Is this Alter Ego 2? 2.0? What? Not female. What? Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me? Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. Alter Ego! I missed you so much! It can talk! But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Wait, hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Darn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. It's floating... What? It's floating like my feet are hovering above the floor? I think he meant floating feeling. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears the space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry. I really don't know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words. I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the New World program. With the installed memory control unit, it's possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Worlds would have been true too. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors, so one of them must have been Chiaki. And I guess there was another one? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. Monami, oh, okay, that makes sense. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in this teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it became a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity. That function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Darn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible and was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility. Wonder if that's Makoto. And directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed, so it was sabotaged. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. is brought to Future Foundation's facility. But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Darn it! What am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers have been added. Okay. Oh boy, all these updates, dude. I'm gonna be spending like 20 minutes just looking at truth bullets before the exam. Ah, but it's true that the virus is powerful, and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So, it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and... Okay, even if you're just a god in a machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death, the death of yourself is inevitable, and so it can be parallel to the deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable. Accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites here. Death. What the fudge? Hey. Death. What? Hey, it's Makoto! What the heck? What just happened? Right. You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from the side? I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space. The video's feedback has been pretty disordered. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away. Because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. This means that's working. It means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. Looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he your ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say, and I believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. That's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did you want to save us from? How would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037? 11037. That's the number we found in Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set that password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Wow. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario, when we're an observer who has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Oh, Yashi Baba. Death. This is so unsettling, dude. My God. Death.
Hmm? Say what?
Who was that just now? Hey, Hajime. What was that weirdness just now? Nothing, really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh well. Anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent that virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless, too? When the world has flipped over and become so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Wow. Oh boy. Wow, okay. Holy moly, dude. Oh.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
See you soon.
A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. Man. Oh my god, I can't even see where I'm going. Alright, here we go. I never thought I'd have to walk through the red door of death again, but here I go again. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in here? If I do that, will this be finished? Oh my god. I can't even turn left or right. Holy fudge. Why is it a bunch of... Oh, it's just binary. Look like T's. Okay. Wow. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Class Trial Ground 1. Huh? This place.
Yo.
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
Seems that this is going to be the final place.
However,
This place is... Is this a trial field? But why is there a trial field? Sure, it looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is every way different than the one from before. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruin leads to.
Hey,
Huh. Seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now.
damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. This is a dream, and this too is very... So you finally arrived. Congratulations, you guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hope Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation site, exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island. You can give it a fancy name like graduation and exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before. From before! This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original. Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
If that's what you guys decide. And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, those are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words.
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then.
The result is based on a majority vote. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there, an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty darn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it now, right?
No.
You can't do that just yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't formed yet, right? You will too be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up!
Who the heck cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My. Which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know? What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right.
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it!
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Well.
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No.
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. He's doing it because that's how it has to be? Doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything? He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego is talking about?
Anyway.
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, you'll move on to the graduation program. But why do we even have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
That is.
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know?
So.
That doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed
Hold
me
on.
off.
What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't.
How dare you
forgive
treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, share my power into your memories. What? Oh my, alright. Oh wow. That thing at the bottom. Wait, what was it saying at the top? Something about 11-year-old's lunch order? Huh. 11-year-old's lunch order. It's Sectopedia. It said something about all three. Thank you. Speech contest. Sectopedia. Is it supposed to be like hints? At the top, right there? Alter Ego and Sectopedia. And then something about a speech contest. And happy birthday, okay. Congratulations. Alright, whatever. Okay, do I need to set my skills or am I good? Oh, I'm good. I should be good. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, dude, this is so crazy. There's so much stuff. And they're all, like, they're all combined. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Department populated by reserve course students who took okay, half the main department recruited alternate levels. So the reserve course is basically for anybody that doesn't have talent. Otherwise, they'd be main department. Okay, and then there was that mass suicide from the despair, and then I'm probably going to be I probably am the only survivor from that. Coach Pete tested their resource to create Izuru Kamukura. Ultimate Hope. Izuru was involved in an incident, murdered 13 dudes. Despite the Academy's efforts to conceal this incident, a certain someone took advantage of the incident to provoke this dissatisfied department to rising against the Academy. Huh. This hopeless event was caused by a group known as Ultimate Despair, who was responsible for destroying that. Through their utter devotion, brainwash the masses. Okay, so that's infecting everybody with despair. Then there's the Ultimate Despair, which Junko was a member of. They originally referred to a female high school student named Junko Anashima, but a group responsible for causing a tragedy. Junko killed herself at the climax, yep, which I knew that. Part of the tragedy, Junko forced them to kill each other, and they broadcast it. So that's just basically the events of the first game. 10 survivors. According to the report from the Future Foundation, apparently 15 people, which are us. It seems that all 15 survivors were safely taken in by the Future Foundation. Even after Junko and Nashima's death, an influential group known as the Remnants of Despair still exists. Unless they are stopped, the tragedy will never end. Everyone's names are written on the list of subjects. The deal with Hiyoko Saionji, that's kind of weird. The article is about a woman who looks like a fully grown version of Hiyoko Saionji. Placard of Izuru Kamukura. For many years, Hope Street Academy attempted to create true hope by consolidating the results of all their research. I wonder if that was true hope was signified through the Neo World program. Email to Makoto and Aegi. What are you guys doing? What are you doing right now? Are you doing a serious treason? I took environment of despair. Okay. Stay calm, think carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think about who was lying to them, or what was lying to them. What's important to bring light of hope to the world. 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? Okay. Cover your memories. Oh. So they got their memories back, okay. Immediately return remnants of despair to our headquarters and let's eliminate them. Tragedy will never end. Alright, so there's a New World program. Okay. Place your memories from the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. It's possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of virtual world. The program for creating hope, but it became filled with death and violence as the virus infected it. 2 observers, yep, and that's Chiaki and Manumi, supposedly. Okay, the teacher doesn't know it. For the person who set up this password, this number is very meaningful to them. Special command that can be used during the graduation exam. If you use this, you can override. Okay. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Graduations of Host Academy are among the many. Okay, they established the Future Foundation. Alright. Dude. This is it. This is like the last thing. Let me check your Dookies one last time. None? I may not come back, so I'm gonna give you a present before I depart. Enjoy, my friend. Oh, I got rid of despair. That's cool. That's all it takes is Ramune to get rid of people's despair. Alright. Let's go. I'm ready. This is it.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true, and that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna Hangman's Gambit right off the bat? The world's true... Oh my god, did you see how fast it was going? Okay, it's 7 letters. The world's true identity. Oh, I guess the answer is despair, huh? Maybe not. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, okay. That was a guess. Oh, virtual, okay. I shouldn't be destroying all these, but this is actually pretty easy right now. This is kind of tame. What the heck was that? Okay, oh, perfect. Oh my god, they're not giving me what I want. There we go. Ooh, flawless. That was beautiful. I like that.
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now? That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain. Which means your body still exists in the real world.
Wow. It's the freaking Matrix. I'm sure that's what all Let's Players compare this to.
But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something.
Don't tell me, like, if the person dies in the game world, they die in real life. That's so Matrixy.
Simply put, you're, you know, not aviators, but...
Avatars?
I mean, Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
Memories?
What did you remove?
Specific thing that was removed from our bodies. He's definitely talking about that, right? Our school memories.
I see! What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars.
Oh.
Like this is a game world.
That makes sense now, because that's why Hyoko Saionji was all grown up looking. That was pretty much after the school thing happened.
How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll You'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
It's a game! This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? God. Oh, God. What? Is that 9? You gotta be
Is there
effing
any
kidding me.
evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
Oh my God.
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories
Except
from
these
before
freaking
you entered the school.
truth bullets
But
aren't
your
tough
actual
enough
bodies in the real world are different.
to wrap my head
Though you
around.
have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
This is a virtual world. We're avatars that were created for this world. I don't want to believe something like that, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna have
Is
to
there
agree
any
with
evidence that
freaking
this is really a
Monokuma.
game world?
Alright,
You are
tragedy,
the
killing
evidence.
school life.
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of
List of
memories
subjects,
from before
maybe?
you entered the school. But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
Oh my god.
Must be it.
I agree with Monokuma.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping.
She actually
It was
looks
a
very
picture
sweet.
of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some age so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your bodies still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
Yeah, exactly.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No, hold on. If we didn't know each other before, we wouldn't have known each other if we aged or not by looking at each other. Wait, let me read that again. If we didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed the difference? Who would that be? Ooh. Hold on. Who would that be? Wait. Okay, let me move. It's gotta be Monokuma. Couldn't imagine anybody else. Oh boy. Am I sure it's this person? Okay. Who would it have been? Oh! Hold on. Maybe Fuyuhiko? We don't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other. He would have. Fuyuhiko because of Pex. That's right.
You're the only one!
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long? Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world. We're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
That's why Sonia said what she said earlier.
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room, as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
Yo, dude, that's freaky.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
I gotta say, Sonia is an interesting character, because she's like both the gullible type, but also the very knowledgeable type.
If a lie is a
It's interesting.
believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Man. It's like a photo album.
That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end, whoa, what's going on now? It was all just a creation. That's the truth. Wow. The truth is it was all a lie. That is the world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
Wow. The photo album of complete death.
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life. So you are saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
Denied.
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I was commentating.
You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual actual bodies will stop functioning too.
That's disturbing.
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death,
They're just
but
comatose.
that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Oh my god.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck?
For real, dude.
What the fuck?
I know.
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game?
Well,
Everything was their doing?
it's the virus is doing.
Then Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then... we were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation is a real enemy? Alright, I gotta end it right there, guys. This is heavy. Oh my god. This is getting heavy. I love it. Thank you guys for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. As always, peace!